How's everyone doing today? It's CJ Halleck with cjhalleck.com, and in this video, or better yet in the previous video, we went through what social media platforms that you may need or may want to sign up for. And so we're going to go ahead and get started creating those accounts. And in this video, we're going to start off by doing WordPress.com along with Gravatar, and I will get into what Gravatar is and why you need it with WordPress. So basically, at this point, you can choose what email you're going to use to sign up for all this. You can use your Gmail, which I have open here in this window, or you can use the webmail email that we created in an earlier video, which for this one is just info@tbflabs.com. And I may have mentioned, I can't remember if I did or not, but I may have mentioned that I'm going to show you guys how to sync this email address with Google. And there's some issues with that, and I've decided not to do it with Gmail specifically. And since I don't really have a need for this email that much, I'm not going to do this with the G Suite with Google. I'm going to actually do that with cj@cjhalleck.com, which is my primary email. So when I get to that video, I'll be sure to post it. But moving forward, we're going to go ahead and get started with WordPress. And just to be, simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and sign up everything under the Gmail address. You can use whatever email you want. It's totally up to you. But like I said, just to make it easy for me so I can remember everything, I'm going to go ahead and sign it up under the Gmail address. So basically, we're going to go ahead and come in here into your browser and go to WordPress.com. And then you're going to click Get Started. And this is basically going to walk you through the steps to create a site on WordPress so you can get that username secure, so you don't have to worry about anyone else taking your username. And then you'll also be able to use that moving forward for Gravatar, which is what we're doing here in a second, and use this to verify and use plugins like Jetpack and things of that nature on your website if you want to. So what would you like to name your site? It's going to be TBF Labs. I'm going to go ahead and add a space here. What is your site about? And I'm going to go back to my profile needs worksheet, and I'm going to just go ahead and put in my tagline here. And then primary goal you have for your site: share ideas, promote business, skills, offers, offer education. No, promote. Okay. And then how comfortable are you with creating a website? I'll put 3 and click continue. Give your site an address. And this right here is where you're going to give your, get your username or your handle registered. So we're just going to put TBF Labs. Okay. And then now you can actually come through. You can choose to register domain if you want to have your WordPress.com be its own little site and get like tbflabs.blog it shows, or you can get, of course, the .com is taken because we've already registered that. So if you wanted to do that, you can. I would recommend against it because we're not going to be doing a lot of work with WordPress.com. So we're going to go ahead and go with tbflabs.wordpress.com and click select. And we're going to go ahead and start with free. And now you're going to create your account. So the email address is going to be tbflabs@gmail. Choose your username and now your password. And so we'll put the password in. All right, so we have the password in. Now we'll click continue. And continue. And now you've created that. You're finished. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Everything is done. You'll have a few things you'll want to do to completely finish setting it up. Right now, you can actually, I don't know if that opens in a new tab, so we'll just make it. So it shows here, TBF Labs. Got it. Okay. This is the site, the way it sits right now. Very basic, very simple, but if someone tries to look, you'll see tbflabs.wordpress.com. So this will keep anyone else from grabbing that on WordPress. So you have that We're not going to need anything else to do in this section, but what we are going to need to do is move forward with our checklist and sign up for Gravatar, which is this one here. So you're just basically going to come up here and do Gravatar. And I'm going to just enter. So we'll go gravatar.com. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a .net or something. And then once you're here, you just basically click sign in, and that signs in with the WordPress.com account you just signed up for. It says you have to verify your email address. So we're going to go back to our Gmail, and you see here you have activatetbflabs.com. So we're going to click on that, come down here, click here to confirm, and then you're going to need to log in. So let's log in. All right, so your site has been created. Now we're going to go back, since I have that done now, and we're going to go back to Gravatar and sign in again, and that should be good to go. Pick email to modify. It's going to be this one. And looks like you don't have any images yet, and this is the reason why you want to do this is when you have your usernames and stuff on your website. For instance, on this one is tbflabs.com. It's going to automatically populate a avatar or a profile picture, if you will, that will display when you leave comments and do different things inside of WordPress. For the most part, it's going to be a default ugly type image, and you can get rid of that image with Gravatar. So you're going to click add a new image and then upload new, choose file, and then you're going to actually open that up. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to open up the icon that we created in the second logo video in the tutorial, so be sure to check that out if you're not sure how to create logos, and I'll walk you through how to do it with Photoshop and Illustrator to make sure you have a vector file of your logo. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, click next, and we have that set up. So we're going to go ahead and click crop image. It's rated G, set rating, and now anytime I comment and I'm logged into this WordPress account, or I'm using my user on WordPress, everything will have this logo showing up. So that is how you set up WordPress with Gravatar. Hope this has helped you guys. If you guys have any questions, be sure to comment below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and be sure to check the little bell to get notifications when I upload new videos. That being said, I hope everybody has an amazing day. Be great, stay boosted, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.